And finally, from the serenity of the Caribbean, the beautiful French island of Martinique has been gripped by violent protests. Struggling with high cost of living, residents are demanding immediate action as food prices soar 40% higher than mainland France. What started as peaceful demonstrations has now escalated into looting, arson, and clashes with police. In fact, one protester was shot and killed, forcing authorities to impose an island-wide curfew. But the protests rage on as the people demand affordable prices for basic necessities. Here's our final story with more.
In Martinique, life has taken a sharp turn. The small sun-soaked island in the French Caribbean is known for its beautiful beaches. But lately, protests are taking over this French nation. And not the quiet, peaceful kind either. It's been weeks of people out in full force showing anger against the French government. They've been burning barricades, blocking roads, and clashing with the police. The reason? Life has simply become too expensive. It all started in September when residents began protesting the high cost of food and basic necessities. They complained of paying at least 40% more for groceries than people do in mainland France.
I don't have much more to say than we can't make ends meet. When I used to go in the shop opposite, it used to take me half an hour to do my shopping. Now it takes me 2 hours in a shop to buy just a few things in order to choose the cheapest. I don't know. We are bound to die, I think.
But by the middle of the last week, things took a dangerous turn. Protesters set up barricades and in some areas, looting began. In one town, a man was shot dead during a night of chaos. His death seemed to pour fuel on an already blazing fire. The protests flared back up, this time fiercer than before. Fort de France, the capital, was like a war zone, with thick smoke rising from the streets and clashes between protesters and police. There were scenes of chaos, cars set ablaze, streets filled with shouting, and in the background, the crackle of burning debris.
Unions don't follow the movement. The unions do not try to do something so that the whole population may go on strike in order to see how many people are here. It is not enough faced with these police who come and throw tear gas at us all the time.
The local authorities knew they had to act and fast. The island's prefect declared a curfew from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m., hoping to calm things down. They banned all protests and gatherings till the 14th of October. But still, the unrest simmered. People were angry, and no amount of curfews or bans was going to quiet that rage.
Of course, we have recovered and now have full control of the airport platform. This is fundamental. Reinforcements have been sent, or will be sent, and we are also working with the judicial authorities to bring a number of individuals to justice.
The protest reached a dramatic peak when a group stormed the runway of Martinique's International Airport. Flights had to be redirected to the nearby airport in Guadeloupe, and hundreds of passengers were stranded.
What happened tonight in relation to the repression of Mr. Bouvier? his agents. Today we did this, you saw, you filmed, we are peaceful. Mr. Bouvier, prefect of Martinique, sent the anti-riot police in. We're not the bad guys. He let the CRS-8 in for what? For this? No.
With protests taking such a dramatic turn, it was clear that this was more than just about high prices. The people of Martinique felt abandoned, left to struggle while their mainland French counterparts enjoy a lower cost of living. The Assembly for the Protection of Afro-Caribbean Peoples and Resources, the group leading the protest, demanded that prices on the island be aligned with those in mainland France.
If he takes the time to establish a constructive dialogue and to really get involved in the decisions and debates that will lead to real changes for our territories, including changes to the statutes, well, we'll see. You have to give the whole thing a chance.
For now, life in Martinique is anything but calm. Protests rage on, and the fires of discontent are burning as hot as ever. Everyone is waiting, hoping maybe for the government to step in and make things right. But until that happens, the island remains in turmoil, its people desperate for change.
Firstpost decodes the U.S. election, explains how America chooses its president. Your primer on the race to the White House. Everything you need to know about how America votes and its global implications. U.S. Election Explained. Every Monday and Thursday only on Firstpost.